Welcome to the Visualize Meditations podcast, hosted by your gal pal, Sasha Patil, a Chopra certified meditation teacher, athlete, and adventurer. This is a place where high performance and health meets fulfillment and fun. Each week, I'm bringing you guided visualization meditations and honest solo sessions where I share personal development, my most unhinged stories, and intimate interviews. Whether we're chatting wellness, achievement, or building an aligned community, we're here to create the life of your dreams and have an absolute blast doing it. Hi, hello. Welcome back to another episode of the Visualize Meditations podcast. It's your gal pal Sasha, and to paint the scene for you right now, I am currently in Paris, sweating my ass off. It is the middle of a heat wave. I'm here for 3 weeks. I'm at the end of my time here, and we're in the middle of a heat wave. When I got here, it was kind of chilly. Like I needed a jacket. I feel like I didn't pack, warm enough. And now that I'm leaving, I'm like, I did not pack enough dresses and skirts and shorts and things like that. So it's been a real mess. You may not know a lot about me. You may, I don't know. But the French culture and language is such a huge piece of my life, and I love the French language and culture and people and food and all of it. But the one thing I do not like about France is the fact that they don't believe in AC. So I'm here, I'm in my friend's room, and we have fans blasting. I've been working from the basement because it's the coldest place in this house. And just to give you a little bit more context, I'm here staying in the house that I lived in last summer. It's a community living house, and I was here for the entire summer last year, and I'm here back visiting my friends for 3 weeks. Since I've left, we've been talking every single day. And I feel like, honestly, it's something that I've learned about friendships in general and something I've talked about a lot, both on this podcast and on the Mastermind Moments podcast, is that people are in your life for a reason, a season, or a lifetime. And the caveats to that are, number one, you don't know which one until after the fact. And number two is that you have no control over the outcome. But I find that when I'm meeting people through living situations or through work or school or any situation, it's hard to tell if the relationships are going to be situational or not. Are these relationships going to last beyond this situation? Are they going to grow when we depart from this environment? And what I found, at least with my friends in Paris, is that the answer is yes. I have talked to these girls every single day for the last 10 months. So we've been talking about this trip. I booked it in February and I knew it was going to come out. We've been working like crazy on this huge podcast project. I'm a little hesitant to call it a podcast project because yes, we have been podcasting, but I don't know what form it's going to look like. And we've been recording 2 to 4 hours a day since I've been here, and it's been incredible. And I've really just enjoyed that and my time here. And it's funny because so many things about my time here are really full circle in this terms of when I was here last year, I was barely sleeping and stretched so wildly thin that I could not get everything done that I needed to. And I feel the same here. I mean, then I was just so present in what I was doing and so present with the people I was with that I didn't have the time or space to be doing anything else other than being present in the moment, because at the end of the day, everything is temporary. Every single moment is temporary. Every single situation is temporary. The only thing that's constant is the fact that everything is going to change and your relationship with yourself. And so when I'm in the moment, it's really important for me to be as present as possible, because I know that this time is not going to last. I know that this moment is not going to last. I know that being here in this place with these people is not going to last. And this is a lesson I learned last year that has carried me through the rest of my travels, through the rest of my time. And now whenever I'm anywhere, any given time, I'm so acutely aware that time is passing and that I should not be spending a lot of my time and energy worrying about the future or dwelling on the past. And I should just be present in the moment right now and focusing on what I'm doing right now, because truly this moment right now is the only thing we have. So it's something I've been really sitting with since my time in Paris. So it feels like very full circle in that way, because it's the same shit. I'm not sleeping very much and I'm working like crazy. And I'm just so acutely aware that the time is passing. There are physically not enough hours in the day for me to do all the things I want to do while I'm here, for me to see all the people I want to see while I'm here, for me to experience everything I want to experience while I'm here. So it's full circle in that way too. I'm here for 3 weeks. The first week I spent majority of it, my gal pal Caitlin. The second week, all three of us were together, me, Rochelle, and Caitlin. We traveled to Biarritz, and this past week, our friend Caitlin left at the end of the second week. She left the house for good. And then this week, I've been spending a lot of time with Rochelle. So the time was like really nicely, evenly split between me spending time with both Caitlin and Rochelle, and then the three of us together. And it's interesting that Caitlin has been going through a lot of full circle moments where things I went through and things that I've experienced not only now, but in the past year, now she's experiencing. And it's like, wow, I feel like you're kind of going through what I'm going through, but a year later. And this is not the only friend I've experienced this with, right? Like I have another friend too, who literally 1 year after my breakup, he went through a breakup just as intense. So I find that people in my life, there are cycles of things. Like there's not really anything new. We tend to go through the same things over and over again. And that piece I'm finding really interesting as well. So honestly, I came on here with no notes. You guys did not get a solo session from me last week, and I'm sorry about that. The reason is because I've just was been so goddamn busy recording and working and seeing my friends and hanging out that I haven't gotten a chance to sit down and really sit with my thoughts and reflect on anything. And I have the chance right now, and also I'm on my period, I'm on my bleed, and it's the best time for reflection. So I don't really have any notes. I'm just here shooting the shit. And something I'm sitting on a lot right now, other than the lessons that I just said about time being completely temporary and you should take advantage of every single moment and be as present as possible because time is fleeting and moments are fleeting, and the only thing you have is this moment right now. And also prioritizing what needs to happen in this moment right now, and how much of my life am I wasting worrying about the future or worrying about the shit I have to do or worrying about the past or dwelling on the past. Like how much of my time and energy am I wasting doing these things as opposed to just being present in the moment right now. And I found that since I've been thinking about that, I've kind of caught myself at times being like, oh no, that's me worrying about the future, that's me worrying about my to-do list, that's me dwelling on the past instead of just being present in this moment right now. And these things are things I'm sitting with. And I've also been feeling, honestly, pretty overwhelmed. I've been feeling pretty overwhelmed with everything on my plate, not just with the projects I'm working on here and everything I'm doing here, but in general, right? Like I'm in a very big transitional phase of life right now where I'm transitioning from my 9 to 5 job to entrepreneurship full time and what that looks like and everything that comes with that. And like all of these brands that I'm going to be working with and like dealing with, getting back to emails, and like the to-do list really has not ended and it's gotten huge and it feels like a mountain. And I feel like, not that I'm drowning right now, but I'm feeling pretty overwhelmed with the amount on my plate and the amount that needs to happen. And I'm doing my best to just be present in this moment because there's nothing I can do about it right now. Like right now, while I'm here in Paris, my number one priority, other than spending time with my friends and being present in the moment, is working on this project that I've been working on with my pals. And that's the top priority. And we've been thinking about this project for months. We've been talking about this project for months, this like recording project. And now that I'm here, we've been really prioritizing doing that. My friends are fucking blessing because it's not an easy thing to do what we're doing. And they have been sticking with me through it all and really having fun with me through this project. And the top priority is the project right now. And there are all these other things that are kind of falling through the cracks. And I feel like I can't quite keep up with anything right now. Like I feel like I can't keep up with my other friends or my family or other things in my career, like my 9 to 5 stuff and my other podcast stuff, like solo sessions and meditations. Like I feel like I can't quite keep up with anything. My romance area honestly has been thriving since I've been here. I swear I can't go outside without someone fucking hitting on me. And I've been going out on dates and I've had men fly here to surprise me. And there's people in LA that I'm still thinking about constantly. There's a lot going on in that area. And that's something I'm taking a step away from talking about here on this podcast, just because I don't know why. There's no reason why. I'm just kind of taking a step back from talking about my romance life in general. Just know that my romance life is kind of thriving. Like I'm kind of taking like a little hot girl summer, single girl summer moment and just really enjoying that because I also have a feeling in this time that's very transitional. I'm also kind of transitioning in this like single life as well. Like there's, something really special that I left in LA, and I've been thinking about it a lot and really excited to kind of go back and see where that goes. But it's a transition, right? Like I'm here as my single girl summer, and it's kind of a transition at the moment. So it's a lot of that. And something else I wanted to chat about too is when you're in a transitional moment of life, because everyone I know, truthfully, is going through some sort of transitional moment of life where maybe you're changing jobs, maybe you're changing where you live, maybe you're changing your friend group or your health or something. Like everyone I know is kind of going through a big change right now. And that can be really scary. That can be really, really fucking scary because it's a lot of uncertainty. It's a lot of uncertainty about how things are going to go and what things are going to look like and how things are going to fall into place. But when my friends and I have been talking about living in uncertainty or being in a transitional phase of life, the thing I always say is that the best part about being in a transitional phase of life or having a lot of uncertainty around certain areas of your life is that you can dream up any life you want, and you can dream as big as you want and be conscious in the choice of building the life that you want to live, as opposed to falling into a life that was passively handed to you or a life that you were passively set up for. You can be super active in your choice to design and build the life of your dreams, as opposed to just going through life passively. The uncertainty, yes, is scary, but at the same time, it's really, really exciting because you can kind of build and design your life however you would like to, you know? So it's something I'm also sitting on right now because I'm also in a transitional phase of life, but I feel like I haven't had a lot of time and space for thinking about how I want to build everything, even though I feel like it's all swirling in my head and I have this like crystal clear picture about how I want my life to look and how I want it to be. And I look at it and I'm like, I'm on the path there. Like I'm doing all the right things. I'm on the path there. Things are happening and I'm really excited about it. And I'm moving in that direction, even if I'm not there right now. So it's a cool feeling to be in. And I just encourage you, if you're in a transitional phase of life and feeling scared about it or feeling resentment towards it or feeling friction towards it, is to take a step back and be like, yes, it's transitional. And yes, I don't have a lot of certainty. Give yourself the space to reflect about truly what the hell do I want? Truly, what do I want in my life? And like, how can I go towards that? How can I build that? And yeah, that's something I've also been sitting on right now. It's an interesting time. And I find that with the uncertainty as well, something that's really beautiful about uncertainty is there's uncertainty in life when magic is still being conjured. When things are going to fall into place exactly the way they're supposed to, the magic will click, everything clicks. And I'm at this stage in my life now where I'm just following the magic and doing the shit I have to do, honestly. Following the magic about what feels like it's supposed to happen, and then having the discipline to get the shit done regardless, which I know that sounds a little woo and I know that sounds a little crazy and a little unclear, but it's like, I'll give you an example where now I was supposed to have plans tonight with a special someone who flew in to surprise me. Oh my God. Oh, I was supposed to have plans with him tonight, but he texted me and he's like, I can't tonight. And at first I felt a little disappointed. I mean, like, honestly, for maybe like a minute, I felt pretty disappointed. And I was like, you know what? The universe did not want me to do that tonight. And then I reached out to another friend that I thought we were supposed to have plans, and same thing with him. Like, he was busy and I was like, oh shit, okay, I guess the universe like wants me to do something else tonight. So it's like, I know that when there's uncertainty and when when the picture isn't quite clear, it's because magic is being conjured and the pieces are still falling into place and I just can't see it yet. And being able to be in that headspace feels really, really nice and feels really good, just because it allows me to release control and to surrender to the experience and to surrender to the universe and whatever the hell is supposed to happen, as opposed to what I want to happen. And being able to release that control has been feeling really good because it just enables me to really sit with it in a way that makes sense and sit with it in a way that allows space for everything to happen exactly the way it's supposed to. I'm almost done my time here, and I'm still going through my summer, and I'm still living true to my intentions, which are number one, to be as present as possible in my summer and in my life. And number two is to set myself up for success in the future, considering this really, really transitional time of life. And for the last 3 weeks, it's been looking like working on this project that I've been working on. But moving forward, it's going to be kind of getting my ducks in a row and sitting down with like more concrete plans for entrepreneurship and what that's going to look like. And I appreciate you guys listening to me babble for 15 minutes or so. I want to make sure I get something out for you guys and make sure I have something to share. I know this isn't quite the most eloquent episode. I know it's not formatted in any typical type of way, but I just wanted to produce something for you guys. These are just like the thoughts I'm sitting with right now and the ideas I'm sitting with right now. And that's kind of it for now. Anyway, y'all, we'll catch you guys next week on the Visualize Meditations podcast. I appreciate you guys listening to me. I know I'm a little bit more low energy today. I think it's just because the heat is really, really hot and I'm not feeling too great and I'm on my period and I'm just like needing to cozy up, and not even cozy up. I'm needing to cool the fuck down. So we'll chat next week and, just be fucking present. Just be present. Like, too long didn't read. Be present in your life, Yeah. Bye. I hope today's episode left you feeling inspired and aligned. Make sure you're following the show so you never miss out on our weekly meditations or solo chats. I love connecting with you guys. Let's talk on Instagram and TikTok at Visualize Meditations, and we will catch you guys next week on the Visualize Meditations podcast. Bye.